everybody, and welcome back to Art a la Carte and another episode in my Drawing 100 Character Challenge. For those of you who don't know about this challenge, I don't think I came up with this. I'm sure other artists have done this, but the way that I'm doing this challenge is I'm doing 5 characters each episode, and then at the end of each episode I'm letting you guys vote on the character that you guys like most. So I'll talk a little bit more about how to vote at the end of today's episode, but the winner of each round gets a customized pet or something. So last week we had a very close race between Lottie and Moon, and just by a few votes, Moon won out. So I decided to give the character of Moon a pet bat named Beetle. If you want to know why I chose to give her a pet bat, I will leave a link to that video in the description box of this video or at the end of the video so you can go back and check it out. Hey, go and check them all out. They're pretty fun. So moving on to this round's characters, of course, Beetle is in the running for the vote as well, but the first character I have, I designed a messenger character. So all of these guys are really small, they're tiny little elvish fairy-like creatures. And so I wanted ones that would be able to carry messages and stuff like that. So I gave her really long legs and then this really puffy, billowy 1980s, more 1990s jacket. I like this character. She was fun. I added some really bright white gel pen to her, which kind of made her look a little bit Christmassy, I think, which I'm not sure I like that design aspect of it. That's the kind of fun about these is I don't put a lot of pre-thought into these design characters. This is my first run for every single one of them. So some of the things I do work out really well, and some of the designs that I add to it, I don't like as much, but that's part of the challenge and the fun to see the whole process. So this character, her name is Shea. Moving on to the next character, I decided to do a little bit more playing around with the costume and hair for this one. And I have to tell you guys, I am stoked about this character. I love her design. I could be slightly inspired by the Tinkerbell books. My niece and I have been reading some of the old Tinkerbell books, and it's just fun to listen to all the different characters and how each character kind of has their own clothing design and things like that. So I also think her costume is very closely inspired by Moana, though it is green instead of red. But I love her hair. Oh my goodness, I need to find a wig like this. I don't think I could ever wear a wig like this, but I love her hair. So this character's name is Whim, and I don't really know much about her personality. I had so much fun designing her that I didn't have time to think about her backstory. Now, as I have said in past videos, I'm trying to get myself to draw more guys. My ultimate goal is for every girl I draw a guy. In this round, it didn't happen. But this is the one guy I got out. And he is very similar, I realized, to a character I did a couple of episodes ago named Dre. And he was kind of a pirate fairy. So maybe this is like one of his crewmates. So this character's name is Notan. This guy is an adventurer, elfish guy, and all about finding the treasures and stuff like that. So I use a fun metallic pin for his sword, which looks really cool because it's shiny when you flip things around. I also like his Final Fantasy hairdo going on there. The last couple of weeks, I have placed all of the drawings that I had done from the first 2 or 3 rounds someplace safe. And I had looked and looked and looked for 2 weeks and I couldn't find it. And right after I posted last week's video, it just, boom, came to me. Thank you, Jesus. And I looked under a tin of Faber-Castell colored pencils, and boom, there they were. So yay, I found them. I'm so happy. The nice thing was I did have a good scan of everybody on my computer, so I had the images, but I just really wanted the physical papers. So now let me talk a little bit about this character. She's our last one, and I had way too much fun with this character. I'm not trying to be biased on this one, but the more I worked on this character, the more I loved her design. And if I had to cosplay any of the characters in any of the drawings and paintings and pictures that I've done in my entire life, I would so cosplay her. I love how her dress turned out. One of the reasons I kind of wish I wouldn't have used a such a dark toned paper because the colors really don't pop as much as they do in my mind. I was able to bring them out a lot more with the color pencils and things like that, but in my mind they're just super vibrant. She kind of has this ragtag kind of dress made up of all these little patches of colors, and her hair is just this wild, crazy red hair that is just flowing everywhere. Again, with her character, I got so wrapped up in the designing of her costume and her hair and stuff like that that I didn't get a chance to really think about her personality or her backstory. But I can tell you right now, this is one of those character designs I'm going to be, okay, I'll just tell you right now, I did another picture of her, and Saturday's video will be the picture that I did of her. So if you want to check that out, make sure to subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss out on her picture, because I did a whole cool picture with her in all the brilliant, wonderful colors, because I couldn't wait to see what she looked like in color. So this character's name is Rose. Now comes the time where you guys get to vote for your favorite character. Obviously, you guys know which my favorite character is, but don't let my opinion sway your opinion. Go ahead and click on the little icon up at the top right left-hand corner. I don't know, one of those it's a little eye in a circle. Click it. You'll have all the lists of people that you can vote for them, and then we'll see who wins the next round. Well, thank you guys for hanging out with me, and until next time, God bless you guys. Keep drawing and sharing your 100 character drawings. I know a bunch of you guys are doing that, so make sure to use the hashtag 100 character challenge on Instagram or Twitter. I love looking at all of those pictures. I'll talk to you guys later in the next art video. Bye bye.